So here in the last year, we've seen interest rates rise dramatically. There's talk about interest rates potentially coming down in the future. Who knows if that'll happen? One question that we're getting a lot is, how do interest rates moving affect the bonds that I own? Why are my bonds down when interest rates are up? Can you talk a little bit about how that works?
Yeah, the story I've told many times is of my mom, who came into some money and wanted to be bulletproof with that and not be owning more companies that they already owned. And I used a Coca-Cola bond to kind of lay out the scenario for her. $100,000 into a 5% 10-year Coca-Cola bond was the example in real life that we did. And the way that works is you get $5,000 a year for 10 years, and then you get your $100,000 back. So she puts in 100, she agrees to the whole scenario, and then rates move, right? So the 5% bond, rates jump up 1%. So now there's a new Coca-Cola bond out that pays 6%. So if you come along with $100,000, how much are you gonna pay my mom for her 5% bond when the new one is 6%? Well, you're not gonna give her $100,000. Maybe it's only worth 95 or 94, but that's how rates affect bond prices. When new rates are higher than they were before, bonds are worth less. We've been accustomed to rates going down pretty much the last 20 years, down, 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 and bond prices have gone up. Now that rates have gone up, bond prices go down.
The analogy I like to use is a seesaw, right? So if you've got a seesaw, as one side rises, the other side falls, and the closer you are to the pendulum, the less movement you're going to see. So if you own a 30-year bond and rates go up 1%, you're gonna get hit much harder than if you own a 1-year bond and rates go up 1%.
Right, you're close to the middle of the seesaw and it's about to come due anyway. So when she gets to year 10, and she's got a few months left or maybe one more payment, well, the price gets closer and closer to 100 or 1,000, which is par value for a bond.